Is my player ratings. Bayern Munich lost 1-0 to Augsburg, makes it 4 Bundesliga games where Bayern Munich, the team, haven't got a win in the Bundesliga. This is a bit shambolic. I'm a bit concerned. I'll be talking more about Nagelsmann's tactics in the tactics video, so check that video out too after watching this one. But the player ratings for today. So let's start with Sadio Mane. He gets a 4.5 out of 10 for me. I thought he was one of the worst players on the pitch. This is the Mane we saw in the last few seasons at Liverpool, where he was not that effective with his dribbling. And it's not working, the new poaching style he found at Liverpool. So, question marks, big question marks are being asked of this signing at the moment for me. 4.5, it was horrendous. His touch was off. The physicality was not there. The dribbling was not there. The cohesiveness, the cohesion, the team play was not there. And he was just not on the money today. It was just really not very good. And this is the Mane we've seen in the past few games. I don't think it's entirely Mane's fault. I think the tactics that Julian Nagelsmann's playing him in sort of a left wing role, but then that striker, he was so isolated. I think that doesn't help, but it was still on the individual level, the touch and stuff wasn't very good. I wasn't impressed. Leroy Sani was decent, 6.5 out of 10. He was involved, he has a few chances, but once again, I talk more about it in the tactics video, but Sani on the right-hand side, what is Nagelsmann doing? He's getting the brain slug that Niko Kovac had, like not playing Muller. Why is Sani playing on the right-hand side? He's no good there. He might have one-off good games, but I just don't want to see it. Jamal Musiala got a 7 out of 10. I'm starting to think my attacker ratings are too high. Sani 6.5, Musiala 7, because we didn't score. And we created some chances, but not like a boatload of chances. Musiala was involved. He had that cheeky little dink, which didn't come off, but it was a good effort. He was involved in the general play. The dribbling was decent, lost it a couple times, but it was okay. Solid from Musiala. Thomas Muller was much of the same, 6.5 out of 10. See, I'm starting to think all the attackers should be like maybe 0.5 lower though, because it wasn't amazing. He created a few chances. He had nice passes for Mane, for Davies, I think, for Musiala, but these weren't finished off. So you can't say he didn't create chances. In another game, these chances, he would have had 2 assists. So then we would be raving about how good Thomas Muller was. He was decent, 6.5 out of 10. But it's not working that well for Thomas Muller. And in general, when it's not working that well for Thomas Muller at Bayern Munich, it's not working for the entire team. And thus, the coach's position could be in jeopardy. Leon Goretzka, 6 out of 10. I thought he had far too many shots. He had, I checked the stats, he had the most shots in the match, and he's not that good at shooting. He had those late runs into the box, and he connected with them, but they were sometimes blocked. I think he doesn't provide the balance Sabitzer has. When Sabitzer came on, I thought we played a bit better, but it is what it is. Kimmich, 6.5 out of 10. He was decent spraying those passes, but I think he slows down Bayern Munich's game. He slows down some of our counterattacks, some of our play. He could be a bit more urgent. Yes, he does find those nice through balls, those nice lofted passes in time, but sometimes it's just not that good from Kimmich. Mazraoui, 7 out of 10. I thought Mazraoui was one of the better players on the pitch today. He had that great through ball, and he had a couple through balls to the attackers, but yet they had that great one to Sadio Mane, which Mane really should have finished. And I'm shocked. Why was he taken off? What is Nagelsmann thinking? I'm just not understanding the thought process to the manager of this club that we love, Bayern. Anyway, I don't know what to say. I mean, it was a good performance. He was one of the best players. Taken off. De Ligt, 5.5 out of 10. He's slow, lethargic today. On the goal, he just wasn't very quick. Some of the chances they have, he was spun, he missed defensive clearances. It was just not a good display from De Ligt, showing why Hernandez is the first choice centre-back. Upamecano was also much of the same, 5.5 out of 10, I thought. Just not that tight to the Augsburg attackers, pretty slow. The defence conceded many chances. I think Augsburg even had more big chances than us, which shows the very worrisome nature of the defence. How the defence is not performing to a Bayern level, but more like a Schalke level. It is not good right now. Very disappointed in the centre-backs. who both get a pair of 5.5s. Davies, 7 out of 10. He created like Mazraoui. I thought the fullbacks created many chances, some nice through balls. Shame he couldn't finish those chances, but he was active, he was at least trying, and he wasn't slow like the big boy De Ligt. Neuer, I thought, was the man of the match, and that's a very worrying sign for Bayern when Neuer is our MOTM, because it shows that, firstly, we had chances to concede, therefore Neuer made some saves, therefore he gets the high rating. But also, he had that great header attempt. At least he was showing passion right until the end. But this is a situation we shouldn't be in as Bayern. We shouldn't have Neuer launching it being in the box in the 90th minute. That's not the style of Bayern, and that's the Bayern we're seeing right now. So, very concerning performance. Hopefully the team bring it back before the international break. Please check out the match analysis, match reaction video that I posted for this game also. Let me know your thoughts on the player ratings. I guess I didn't give them that harsh player ratings. Maybe I could have been harsher, but I think that this one is partly on the coach as well. I don't think it's a great Nagelsmann performance. Check out the match analysis to see what rating I gave him. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.